Hey Ben, thank you for the Dumbo reference at the end. Yes! In regards to your YouTube woes, I'm sorry. I haven't been having any issues, but then again, it might happen. But it could be dependent on your internet connectability also. If it's something that crashes every so often or disconnects every so often, that could be enough to cause it to hang and not move. That said, if you want to open up a second browser window for your YouTube so that you can upload and do something else on YouTube at the same time, all you need to do is to use your Control or Apple key on your Mac, and once you have your window open, you can click the upload button. It'll open up an extra window that you can then upload in, and you'll be able to actually do other things while it's uploading. In regards to Bago, I'm sorry to hear that he had a rear end infection. Um, I'm hoping that he's going to get well soon, because there's nothing worse than a dog that's miserable because of pain or discomfort. It's the same with a cat. If they're unhappy, if they're unhealthy is possibly the better word, when they're having woes that they're healing, um, they're not entirely themselves. So send our love to Diva and Bago. You can tell Diva that she can have everything else, but leave Bago alone for a few days. And I couldn't stop laughing when Maria told you in a very sweet voice, Gordito. At least she didn't call you panzon, which would mean that you'd be very overweight and have a huge belly. At the very least, she didn't say that. Although, in your case, because of the fact that you work evening work, I don't know what your meal schedule is. From what you've told us from your vlogs, I have the sinking suspicion that you probably don't get up until at least 1, 2, or 3 hours before your work. Um, it would help you to maintain your weight if you can have a bowl of cereal. Don't ask me why. It has to do with milk. But milk and cereal tend to assist you with something high fiber, Raisin Bran, for example, multigrain Cheerios, or anything else that you have available locally, or anything else. As long as you eat a bigger portion for your breakfast, but reduce the portion for your supper into maybe half a plate to not more than that size. As long as it's not too much, and if you're drinking any sweetened drinks, I take it you're probably a beer fan. If you're drinking a lot of beer, you might want to reduce your intake, because the calories that you're intaking, if you're not doing enough exercise, your body won't burn fast enough through it. Uh, if you're drinking pop or sweetened juices with sugar, it will add to your waistline if you're having too much calorie overall during a day. But that's my point of view. That's what works for me. I've dropped 65 pounds, but then again, it could have been because of my marital stress, which is no longer existent. Anyways, I hope that you're having a nice night. And di hola a María para nosotros. Y da un beso un cariño a... ¿Cómo dice? ¿Un cariño? Sí, un cariño a los dos perros, Vago y Diva. Hasta luego, Ben.